Greetings and salutations, and welcome once again back into the record room. I am, of course, your host, Tony Giles, TG, and on this week's episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing, but we're going to be unboxing something pretty special. Now, if you remember a few episodes ago, I talked about and showed off the latest release from the Fogged Entity label, which is a label based in the UK that specializes in dungeon synth, dark ambient, that kind of music, but primarily releasing things on cassette. And the release I talked about on that episode was this fantastic Chaucerian Myth box set. Came in this beautiful ornate wooden box, lots of insane bits and pieces inside. Well, after I'd posted that video, I ended up speaking to the guy that runs the label. In fact, I spoke to him quite a lot actually recently, because I'd missed the boat on Fogged Entry, as I think I mentioned before, and through his help I was able to get caught up on the label, and since then I've been just a massive supporter because all of their releases are fantastic. And after I posted that video, he kind of there was a little bit of forewarning there. He said, "Oh, if you think this is cool, just wait." And well, we didn't have to wait long, because a new release went up, and I will be 100% honest here. I saw it go up, I bought it, and I didn't look at barely anything online. I saw some pictures, but primarily I wanted my first experience to be opening the box on an episode of the Record Room. So I actually have the box here, but I haven't opened it yet, and the box has been with me for a couple of days, so having this but not actually opening it has been like just this voice taunting me like, you need to go and open this box. But I wanted to open it for an episode of the video, but as you guys know, this is just a fun hobby for me. I have life and work and parenthood and all those other fun things that come along with being an adult. But the time has come. I have some free time now, so I have the Fogged Entity box here, and I have to say the box for this one, it's a lot bigger than the box for the last one was. So this is a Chaucerian Myth release, the Book of Margery Kemp, I think. I mean, I have stayed away from this release. I've listened to a little bit online, and from what I heard, I really liked it. It was different from the last release, Tristan and Isolde. This is more, it sounds almost more like RPG, video game, King's Quest type score soundtrack. But again, I've only listened to a very small piece of it because I did not want to spoil the surprise for myself. And I know some people, they're just, they think I'm crazy because how can you wait? Well, I've been doing this now for a very long time. I have been a record collector for a very long time. Just got ink all over myself. And I have more than enough records and more than enough cassettes to keep me occupied for long enough where I can actually hold off on opening things until the time is just right. But this is the time for this box set. So, superbly packaged as per usual. Let's put the box down there. Already, this box is way bigger than the last one. So, oh man, this is like Christmas, The Christmas gift you give yourself, always pretty cool. That's how I've always seen things. Now, I want to cut this bubble wrap off, but I also want to be careful I'm not actually cutting into any of the scratching up the box or anything like that. So let's take our time and do it properly. Now, for those of you that aren't following Fogged Entity online, they have a great presence on Instagram, lots of updates, lots of cool photos, and they're also going to be, they're also one of the sponsors, I believe, of the Albion Dungeon Fest, which is happening in London in February, I believe. And I think I'm actually going to be there as well at the event, so definitely keep an eye on them if you like this kind of music. And whoa, that is an impressive looking box. That is a really, really impressive box. And number 12, 15 to carry on the tradition. I love it. Oh, wow. And this box smells really nice as well. This almost smells like a leather on the top. This binding almost feels like leather. And now I think this box set, I want to say this box set cost, I think this was about £60, which obviously it's not a cheap thing, but when you look at the quality and the detail in these, I mean, there's only 15 of them. It just, for me, this is an absolute no-brainer. This is something I have to have. So yeah, let's take a quick look. Okay, there you go. So when you open the box, you got some paper inside, which I enjoy because it keeps everything nice and secure. So I'm going to bust this out one at a time so we can enjoy this together. So the first little envelope, what have we got here? Right, packed full of stuff. So first things first, we've got a Chaucerian Myth, the Book of Margery Kemp patch, which you guys know me, you know I love a good patch. A note there from the label, which is very cool. I always appreciate that. And some really cool badges. A really cool Chaucerian Myth there with a picture of Chaucer actually on it. And a really cool fogged entity badge. I love this fogged entity logo. So there we go. We've got that there. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. So much stuff. Right. So let's take a look at the cassette, shall we? Because at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is a cassette box set. So you've got books 1 and 2. I suppose let's put them this way. Yeah, that way is correct for me. No, correct for you. And then on the back, they make up this cool image, much like the last box did. And we've got the Book of Margery Kemp Volume 1. Oh, superb. Love this cassette. But on the flip, oh, I love me some on-body print. I really, really do. It's just going that little extra mile, I think. So that's Volume 1. Let's check out Volume 2. Ah, this one might be even better. So this one comes on a nice yellow shell. How cool is that? That is so, so cool. I love this. All the woodcut images. It works so well for on-body printing and these releases from Fogged Entity. I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. I'm going to be listening to some Chaucerian Myth. So there we go. There are the cassettes. Right. It does not stop there. There are plenty of other things here. So I'm going to unwrap, which I think is a candle. I don't believe I have any box sets that have candles in them. At least I don't think I have any box sets, no, not musical box sets that have candles. I might have other stuff. You've got a little pouch bag here. And I have no clue what is in this. I've avoided all of the descriptions. I just purchased it and was like, well, when it turns up, that's when I'll enjoy it. So let's have a look here. Very cool. I love this little pouch. It's really cool. And inside this pouch, oh, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. It's some kind of, I don't know what it is, but kind of it's really cool. Grass or something? Dried leaves or roots. I'll put a description. I'll flash it up on the screen so you know what it is. I'll do some research while I'm editing the video, but the fact that there's a little pouch of this inside, very, very cool. Number 12 of 15, another nice fogged entity envelope here. And I love that name, Fogged Entity. What a great name for a label. It just, it says so much. What have we got here? Chaucerian Myth, the Book of Margery Kemp, Volume 1 and Volume 2 stickers. Love me some stickers. Never actually stick them on anything, but I do like to look at them, and I really do. You got a little map. The Book of Margery Kemp, Certificate of Authenticity, printed, numbered, stamped and signed on the 6th of August 2024 by David S. Blanco on behalf of the label Fogged Entity and the artist Chaucerian Myth. This is number 12 of 15 copies. So I mean, folks, there are only 15 copies of this. So by the time you're seeing this, it's probably too late to pick one of these up, but you never know. It's always good to keep your eyes open. You never know when these things might pop back up. Someone might, you know, want to sell their copies somewhere down the line. We've got a really cool Fogged Entity bookmark there. And then, oh, this is so cool. I'm going to turn this one up. And then, wow. This is so cool. We've actually got the Book of Margery Kemp. Oh, man alive. Chaucerian Myth, the Book of Margery Kemp. Margery Kemp, author of a medieval autobiography. Margery Kemp was a self-proclaimed holy woman, visionary, mystic, and medieval pilgrim. And this is so cool. So there's some information on Margery, and these prints, Lord, these are so cool. Okay, so there is a set of prints inside the book. Now, obviously, pause, use the zoom function, or pause and stretch, as you can do on YouTube these days. Image of Margery. This is fantastic. I love all of this imagery. The great woodcut there of the Christ. This is absolutely fantastic. This is beyond blowing my mind right now. This is unbelievable. I'm not going to read everything in this Book of Margery Kemp, but wow. This is something I'm going to spend a long time reading over and cherishing. This is absolutely beautiful. So beautifully done. All of these images so excellently printed, but wow, what an insane box set. And the box itself, I mean, this is just a beautiful box. I mean, where do you get boxes like this, you know, hand stained, put together by a person, not mass machined? Just so cool. So there's just stuff upon goodies upon goodies upon goodies, and a candle and some tapes, and just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hats off to Fogged Entity again for such an amazing release. If you're not already following Fogged Entity online, please check them out on Instagram and make sure you're following them on Bandcamp so you don't miss any of these amazing releases. This release is coming out as 2 standalone cassettes as well. Oh, I think it's a set, so you get volume 1 and 2 together. So if you did miss out on the box set, fear not, you can still get physical copies. I believe they go up on this coming Monday. I'm not sure what the date is, 20 something. But make sure you're following. If you're watching this video and you like what you see, check it out on Bandcamp. Go and follow Fogged Entity. That is the best way to keep up with all these absolutely killer releases. But let me know what you guys think of this release. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already liked this video, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, like the video, and maybe hit that subscribe button as well. It does help the channel to grow and enables me to do fun things like buying records in other countries, which I'm a big fan of. So if you haven't already done so, like, subscribe, and remember, you can follow us on social media at Record Room Show. We are on Instagram, X, and Facebook, but to be perfectly honest, the best way to reach out to me is through YouTube. I read all the comments, and it is greatly appreciated. So until next time, stay gold and spin those blackest circles.